Hey everyone, we're the FUTO interns, and we took Peter hostage, and we were forcing him to film our own microgrant video. Everyone want to introduce themselves?
Hi, I'm Nate, and I work on FUTO.
FUTO!
We have taken the entire company hostage. I knew it.
I work on FUBs.
Hey, I'm Brandon. I work on the image team.
Hi, I'm Suhas. I work on FUTO Core.
And I'm Paul. I work on Polycentric.
It's like Paul, polycentric.
Yeah,
Crazy,
It's
right?
my project. I took it over. I own it now.
They were also taken hostage.
We took Paul hostage?
No, we took the rest of the play. Okay, this has gone off the
What were
rails.
we going to say?
You're cutting this up, right?
Oh, God. What if we take you hostage and you have to cut it up, huh? What are you going to do about that?
Yeah, that's the whole point of having hostages.
What you can't see is Peter's tied up behind the camera, completely duct taped with just a pen in his mouth that he uses to press record.
And a Celsius.
Anywho,
And a Celsius.
All right, guys, let's start on the actual microgrant.
so, would any of y'all like to talk about our microgrants? I can go first. So, I wanted to support Typst. Now, the Typst project is really, think of it as almost a successor to latex, right? Latex, I don't really know how you pronounce it. It's been around for a while, but it's very unpleasant to use. So Typst is really latex with a much better syntax. It's kind of like Markdown. It has, what else does it have? It compiles much faster, way faster than Overleaf, okay? I'm tired of like writing an Overleaf project and it takes forever for it to actually update, or I have to click compile. This is ridiculous, come on. So Typst is just, it's efficient. It generates HTML as well. It generates PDFs. I've used it for papers. And the trick is, if you just edit the metadata and say, oh, this wasn't generated with Typst, it's generated with latex, and the journal doesn't actually want you to submit the latex source, they'll accept it. It looks that good. So anyway, I generate my website with it. I generate my papers with it. It's fantastic. Typst is just better. I hope it takes over everything. Yeah.
Suhas, I think you use it as well.
I do. I use it for my resume for a while. I use it to write a bunch of papers. It's so convenient.
You guys mentioned it on the farm, and I am now a Typst convert.
Good.
So
Paul,
now my resume
you
is
gotta clutch up.
I'm going to be the last holdout.
The project I chose to fund was the Vesc Project. It is an open source brushless motor controller firmware, and I use a one wheel to get to work every day and also to get to my classes at school. You guys all see me ride in on when I come in for work. And the one wheel community has picked up the Vesc Project as a way to get rid of the proprietary hardware inside of a one wheel and replace it with open source stuff that you can control, configure, and it actually performs a lot better than the stock hardware. So when you guys all got to test it out in the parking garage, that was not on a normal one-wheel hardware. That was on fully custom open source stuff. So they have developed really good hardware and kits that you can buy and completely swap out all the internals of a one-wheel and give it more power, more efficiency, and much more control over the thing that you own.
So the project I wanted to fund is Svelte. It's an open source web framework that I find is very easy to use compared to all the other web frameworks. It feels very natural compared to using something like React, where you're like littered with use states and use garbages. It's fully compiled instead of using a virtual DOM as well, so it's a little faster. We use it here at FUTO for a lot of toy projects, and I think Brandon also uses it for...
Yeah, the entire image front end is written in Svelte, and it's very nice to use. So I'm a huge fan of it as well.
The project I've chosen is called Accrescent. It is an alternative app store for Android. It aims to provide better security guarantees than Google Play and F-Droid. And it's still in alpha right now. It's pretty small, but I'd really like to see it get bigger. I'd like to see it have more apps. And just in general, I'd like to see it become a bigger part of the whole Android ecosystem. It comes by default with Graphene OS, which I use. I think that project is excellent, and I believe FUTO has already given a grant to them, so I just figured I would also, provide the support for their app store.
Thank y'all for sharing all of these interesting projects. They're really cool. And if any of you have any other interesting projects that you'd like to share, please, let us know. If you guys are interested in any of the projects that we've talked about today, we have put them in the description, so please just check those out too. Thank you.